Hello friends, and welcome to this classroom of Ahmednagar College Junior Wing. This is Kasbekar Vibhay Vasant, and today we are going to study a very core subject of commerce, that is bookkeeping and accountancy. In that, dear friends, we are going to study our second chapter, that is accounts of not-for-profit concern. Dear friends, you all know that we are going through a very critical situation nowadays, and this is a very crucial year for you. But don't worry, we are here for you, just for you. So let us start with our second chapter, that is accounts of not-for-profit concern. Dear friends, there are two types of business concerns, or we can say organizations. That is, number one, trading organizations or profit making organizations, and second one, non-trading or not for profit concerns or organizations. Trading concerns means those concerns which are working for making a profit. For example, we can say sole trading concern, partnership firm, cooperative society, public limited company, or maybe any other concern. And these concerns are working for making a profit. Second one, which is our today's part, that is non-trading concern or not for profit concern. We can also call it as NPC in short form. So let us see what is not for profit organizations or non-profit making concerns. Those concerns which are working not to make profit but for providing services to its members or to the society at large. That means these concerns are working just for serving the society. We can have some examples such as sports clubs, hospitals, schools, colleges, chamber of commerce, and so many other institutions. And I would like to give one best example of not-for-profit concern, and that example is very close to us, where I am working or I am part and you are also studying there. It is BPHE Societies, our reputed Ahmednagar College. Yes, my dear friends, our college is an best example of not-for-profit concern because it is not working for earning profit, but it is working to give education, quality education to all the students and to develop their overall performance as well as to develop the society at large. So let us see the features of not-for-profit concerns. You must know the basic idea of not-for-profit concerns. माझ्या मराठी मीडियमच्या मित्रांनो, आपल्याला माहीत आहे की ते दोन प्रकारचे व्यवसाय संघटना आहेत. मागच्या वर्षी आपण व्यापारी किंवा ज्या संस्था नफा मिळवण्यासाठी कार्य करतात अशा संस्थांचा अभ्यास आपण मागं केलेला आहे. आणि यावर्षी आपल्याला दुसरा प्रकार म्हणजेच नफा न मिळवण्यासाठी कार्य करणाऱ्या ज्या संस्था आहेत त्यांचा अभ्यास करायचा आहे. आता त्याच्यामध्ये नफा मिळवण्यासाठी कार्य करणाऱ्या ज्या संस्था आहेत त्या आपण पाहिल्या की एकल व्यापारी असेल, भागीदारी संस्था असेल, संयुक्त भांडवली संस्था असेल ज्याला आपण कंपनी म्हणतो, किंवा सहकारी संस्था असेल, या नफा मिळवण्यासाठी कार्य करतात. पण नफा न मिळवण्यासाठी कार्य करणाऱ्या संस्था म्हणजे आपण ज्याला लाभविरहित संस्था असेही म्हणतो, या संस्था नफा न मिळवण्यासाठी कार्य करतात पण आपल्या सभासदांना वेगवेगळ्या प्रकारच्या सेवा देणं आणि त्यांची उन्नती प्रगती घडवून आणणं यासाठी ते कार्य करतात. So dear friends, let us see the features of not-for-profit concerns. I would like to tell you some of the basic features. Let us see. Number one, a basic and very important feature of not-for-profit concern. It is these organizations are working not to earn profit but for providing services to its members at cheaper rates. And second, one of the important feature is to promote art, culture, education, sports, charity, health. मित्रांनो, ह्या ज्या संस्था आहेत ह्या वेगवेगळ्या मार्गाने वेगवेगळ्या माध्यमातून काम करत असतात. फॉर एक्झाम्पल आपण पाहिलं एखादी कला संबंधित एखादी संस्था असेल, एखादी शाळा असेल, एखादी कॉलेज असेल, एखादं क्रीडा मंडळ असेल किंवा एखादं हॉस्पिटल असेल, रुग्णालय असेल, हे जे वेगवेगळ्या संस्था आहेत या कार्य कशासाठी करतात तर आपल्या सभासदांना असेल किंवा समाजाला असेल सेवा देणं. These are some of the basic features of business of not-for-profit concerns. There are also some of the features just as the members of these concerns do not get dividend, as well as the management is done by the elected members, and these concerns are preparing final accounts or maintaining books of accounts in a different way. आपण मित्रांनो आपण मागच्या वेळेस पाहिले की या ज्या संस्था आहेत, लाभविरहित संस्था असतील किंवा नफा मिळवणाऱ्या संस्था असतील, दोन्ही संस्था या अकाउंट्स मेंटेन करतात, तसंच फायनल अकाउंट्स देखील तयार करतात. परंतु द प्रॉफिट मेकिंग कन्सर्न्स प्रिपेअर अकाउंट्स in different way. These concerns prepare trading account, profit and loss account and balance sheets. But not for profit concerns, they prepare income and expenditure account, receipts and payments account and balance sheet. आणि अजून एक त्यांचं एक बेसिक फीचर आहे, जे ट्रेडिंग कन्सर्न्स आहेत ते काय करतात, these concerns are raising or creating their capital from their profit or from their own funds. But not for profit concerns, they are creating their capital fund by the way of public money such as entrance fees, legacies, donations, maybe government grants, etc. So we have studied the features of not for profit concerns. So dear friends, you may think that though these concerns are not working for making profit, then there is no need of preparation of final accounts or there is no need of maintenance of books of accounts. But friends, there is a need of maintenance of books of accounts as well as preparation of final accounts for not for profit concerns also. Then why there is need? Because these organizations are working on the money of public, because public is giving them subscriptions, donations, grants, entrance fees. That means the funds are raised by the way of public money, and so these concerns are answerable to the public as well as society, and hence these concerns are preparing books of accounts and final accounts. So which types of final accounts or which types of books are maintained by these concerns? Friends, we have studied in the last year that trading concerns or profit making organizations, they maintain books of accounts as prescribed in accountancy. Maybe cash book, maybe bank book, maybe purchase book, various subsidiary books, ledger, and then they prepare trial balance from that. Again, these concerns, profit making concerns, they prepare trading account, profit and loss account and balance sheet from that. But not for profit concerns, they prepare their accounts or maintain their accounts in different way. All the transactions are first recorded in cash book. After that, it is balanced and then it is posted to ledger account, and ledger accounts are balanced, and from that ledger accounts receipt and payments account is prepared. That means not for profit concerns, they do not prepare trial balance, but they prepare receipt and payments account, income and expenditure account and balance sheet. So before going to all these accounts and statement, let us see first what is receipts and payments account. Dear friends, receipt and payments accounts is just like cash book. So we can say that it is a summary of cash and bank transactions for a particular period. मित्रांनो, आपल्याला नफाविरहित संस्था किंवा लाभविरहित संस्था याचे अकाउंट्स पाहिजेत. त्यासाठी आपल्याला प्रॉफिट मेकिंग बिझनेस हे ट्रेडिंग अकाउंट, प्रॉफिट अँड लॉस अकाउंट, बॅलन्स शीट बनवतात हे माहीत आहे. पण नॉट फॉर प्रॉफिट कन्सर्न्स ट्रेडिंग अकाउंट आणि प्रॉफिट अँड लॉस अकाउंट बनवत नाही आहे. मग का तयार करत नाहीत ते? बिकॉज दीज आर नॉट प्रॉफिट मेकिंग कन्सर्न्स. त्यामुळं त्यांना प्रॉफिट होत नाही किंवा लॉस होत नाही. त्यामुळे ते प्रॉफिट अँड लॉस अकाउंट, ट्रेडिंग अकाउंट बनवत नाही. मग कुठले अकाउंट्स, फायनल अकाउंट्स ते तयार करतात? तर रिसिट्स आणि पेमेंट्स अकाउंट, इन्कम आणि एक्सपेंडिचर अकाउंट आणि बॅलन्स शीट. आपल्याला सर्वात महत्त्वाचं आहे रिसिट आणि पेमेंट अकाउंट म्हणजे काय हे पहा. मित्रांनो, रिसिट आणि पेमेंट अकाउंट म्हणजे जसं आपण कॅश बुक पाहिलेलं आहे मागच्या वर्षी, कॅश बुक, जिथं सर्व कॅश बुकमधले जे काही व्यवहार आहेत ते मग आलेली कॅश असेल किंवा गेलेली कॅश असेल, हे याची जी समरी आहे ती रिसिट आणि पेमेंट अकाउंटमध्ये आपल्याला पाहायला मिळणार आहे. मग रिसिट आणि पेमेंट अकाउंटमध्ये महत्त्वाच्या काही गोष्टी आहेत. लेट अस डिस्कस अबाउट दॅट बिकॉज इट इज व्हेरी इम्पॉर्टंट टू नो दॅट receipt and payment account is like cash book where all receipts and all payments are recorded. सगळ्या प्रकारच्या receipts आणि सगळ्या प्रकारच्या payments. And what do you mean by all types of receipts and payments? Irrespective of nature or irrespective of period. It may be capital receipt, it may be revenue receipt, it may be capital expenditure, may be revenue expenditure. किंवा कुठल्याही पिरियडचा तो ट्रान्झॅक्शन असला तरी देखील त्याच्यामध्ये त्याची नोंद होणार आहे. म्हणजेच काय, रिसिट आणि पेमेंटमध्ये पैसे मिळाले ते कॅपिटल आहेत की रेव्हेन्यू आहेत किंवा एक्सपेंडिचर झाला, पेड केला, तो कॅपिटल आहे, रेव्हेन्यू आहे का डिफर्ड रेव्हेन्यू आहे, हे काय पाहिलं जात नाही. त्याचबरोबर तो कुठल्या वर्षाचा आहे हे देखील पाहिलं जात नाही. कुठल्या वर्षाचा असेल तरी देखील त्याची नोंद तिथे होते. इट मे बी फॉर प्रिव्हियस इयर, फॉर करंट इयर और फॉर नेक्स्ट इयर. इट इज रेकॉर्डेड देअर. दॅट मीन्स आपल्याला जसं माहीत आहे अकाउंटन्सीमध्ये वी आर रेकॉर्डिंग दोज ट्रान्झॅक्शन्स विच आर हॅपन्ड और ऑकर्ड ड्युरिंग दॅट करंट इयर. करंट इयरमध्ये झालेलेच जे काही ट्रान्झॅक्शन्स आहेत तेच आपण अकाउंटिंगसाठी घेत असतो. मात्र नॉट फॉर प्रॉफिट कन्सर्न्स रिसिट्स आणि पेमेंट्स तयार करताना याचा विचार करत नाही. दे डू नॉट कन्सिडर अबाउट धिस. आणि त्यामुळे इथं सर्व प्रकारचे ट्रान्झॅक्शन्स लिहिले जातात. म्हणजेच रेव्हेन्यू असतील किंवा कॅपिटल असतील, कुठल्याही वर्षाचे असतील, प्रिव्हियस असेल, करंट आणि असेल किंवा नेक्स्ट इयर असेल. आणि एक गोष्ट अजून की हिअर इन द रिसिट अँड पेमेंट्स अकाउंट ओनली कॅश ट्रान्झॅक्शन्स आर रेकॉर्डेड, क्रेडिट ट्रान्झॅक्शन्स आर नॉट रेकॉर्डेड. म्हणजे फक्त कॅश संदर्भातील आणि बँक संदर्भातील ट्रान्झॅक्शन्स इथं रेकॉर्ड केले जातात. डिअर फ्रेंड्स, यू कॅन सी द फॉर्मॅट ऑफ स्पेसिमन ऑफ रिसिट अँड पेमेंट अकाउंट. इट इज जस्ट लाईक अ कॅश बुक. Debit side, left hand side debit side, right hand side credit side. On receipt side, all types of receipts are recorded and for all period, maybe previous, current or next year. And on credit side, that means right hand side, payment, all types of payments are recorded. It may be revenue or capital for previous year, current year or for next year. I think तुम्हाला याची बेसिक आयडिया लक्षात आली असेल. So we have said that in receipt and payments account all types of receipts are recorded. त्यासाठी मित्रांनो आपल्याला टाइप्स ऑफ रिसीट्स किंवा टाइप्स ऑफ पेमेंट्स हे कुठले कुठले आहेत, कॅपिटल रिसीट म्हणजे काय, रेव्हेन्यू रिसीट म्हणजे काय, हे आपल्याला इथं माहीत करून घ्यावं लागणार. टू लेट अस सी डिअर फ्रेंड्स which types of receipts are there. Basically there are two types of receipts. Number one, capital receipts, and number two, revenue receipts. Capital receipts means all receipts which are of non-recurring in nature and not forming a part of regular flow of income. That means the receipts which are not receiving or occurring regularly. आपल्याला हे रेग्युलरली मिळत नाही. For example, we can say specific donations, or for example life membership fees, or sale proceed of asset. I can explain here that if we sell asset, it is capital receipt. Why? Because any concern, business concern, do not sell asset regularly, daily, or maybe after 2 days, or maybe monthly, because it is an asset, so it is sold irregularly. That means maybe any time, and त्यामुळे हे नॉन रिकरिंग रिसीट्स असतात. आणि second one is revenue receipts. Revenue receipts means those receipts which are of recurring nature and having a regular flow of income. That means these receipts we get regularly. Maybe subscription, maybe rent received, locker rent, interest received from bank. These types of receipts are revenue receipts. तर आपल्याला बेसिक याच्यात डिफरन्स असा समजेल. The basic difference is capital receipts are non-recurring receipts and do not have regular flow of income, and revenue receipts are those receipts having recurring nature and regular flow of income. Let us see about types of payments. We can say expenditure. Again, there is capital expenditure. Expenditure which is of non-recurring nature, and the benefit of that expenditure are likely to be received for a long time, long period. We can say, for example, purchase of assets. If we purchase asset, it will give benefit for long period. For example, if we purchase any furniture, we will not purchase furniture regularly or daily. The same furniture will give us benefit, or we use it for long time, and that is why it is a capital expenditure. Revenue expenditure, the expenses which are of recurring nature, and the benefit of these expenses are enjoyed immediately in that current year. For example, salary, rent, wages, telephone charges. If we paid salary, we'll get the benefit from that employee at the same time and for that current year. And again we have to pay salary for next month. That means this is a recurring expenses, revenue expense. And third one, which is also a type of revenue expense, it is deferred revenue expenditure. An expenditure which is actually a revenue expenditure and incurred for benefits for more than a year. For example, advertisement paid for 3 years. That means if you pay advertisement once in a year but for 3 years, then you will get the benefit of that advertisement for 3 continuous years. And these are the types of payments: capital expenditure, revenue expenditure, and deferred revenue expenditure. We can see a specimen of the receipts and payments account in details in the books of receipts of and payments account for the year ended on. And we can say left hand side, or we can see say debit side, receipt side. First, opening balances are given there or recorded there. Cash in hand, cash at bank, opening balances of cash and bank. Then there are various heads of expense receipts. We can see subscription, entrance fees, admission fees, life membership fees, and so on. Again, right hand side, it is credit side, payment side. Again, there may be a balance of bank. It is called as bank overdraft. Again, some expenditure which depends upon the concern, nature of the concern. Salaries, rent rates and taxes, printing and stationery, interest on bank loan, and so on. Dear friends, at last again we get closing balances of cash and bank here in receipt and payment account. मित्रांनो, आपल्याला रिसीट आणि पेमेंट कळालं असेल. रिसीट आणि पेमेंट म्हणजे काय आहे, त्याच्यामध्ये कॅपिटल रेव्हेन्यू आणि कुठल्याही पिरियडचे जे काही रिसीट्स आणि पेमेंट्स आहेत ते तिथं रेकॉर्ड केले जातात. त्याच्यामध्ये आपल्याला ओपनिंग बॅलन्सेस असतात आणि क्लोजिंग बॅलन्सेस कॅश आणि बँकचे असतात. फ्रॉम दॅट रिसीट अँड पेमेंट अकाउंट, non-profit concerns, they have to prepare income and expenditure account, because from receipt and payment account we do not get any type of surplus or deficit, because we just get balances of cash and bank. So these concerns have to prepare income and expenditure account for getting the true result of the concern. So let us see what you mean by income and expenditure account. It is a summary of revenue incomes and revenue expenses of a particular period. Income and expenditure account काय आहे, तर त्यामध्ये रेव्हेन्यू इन्कम आणि रेव्हेन्यू एक्सपेन्सेस याचा एक सारांश तिथे दिलेला असतो फॉर अ पर्टिक्युलर पिरियड. इट इज सेम लाईक प्रॉफिट अँड लॉस अकाउंट. इन्कम आणि एक्सपेंडिचर काय आहे, तर ते प्रॉफिट आणि लॉस अकाउंट सारखंच आहे. इट इज ए नॉमिनल अकाउंट वेअर वी कॅन गेट इन्कम or we can get surplus and deficit. One thing here I would like to tell you that income and expenditure is different than receipt and payment account. Why? Because in the income and expenditure account only revenue incomes and revenue expenses are considered, and also only current year's transactions are considered. That means if the transactions are related to last year or for next year, it will be not considered here in income and expenditure account, and that is why we get a true picture or true result of the concern. We can get surplus and or we can get deficit from income and expenditure account. You can see here one specimen of income and expenditure account. मित्रांनो, आपल्याला इन्कम आणि एक्सपेंडिचर अकाउंट याच्याबद्दल समजून घेणं अतिशय महत्त्वाचं आहे. रिसीट आणि पेमेंट अकाउंटवरून आपल्याला इन्कम आणि एक्सपेंडिचर बनवायचे. त्याच्यामध्ये लेफ्ट हँड साईडला म्हणजे डेबिट साईडला एक्सपेंडिचर आणि राईट हँड साईडला इन्कम हे आपण दाखवतो. लेफ्ट हँड साईड इथं आपल्याला काही गोष्टी महत्त्वाच्या आहेत ज्या आम्ही आत्ताच सांगितल्या, त्या की इन्कम आणि एक्सपेंडिचर अकाउंटमध्ये रेव्हेन्यू इन्कम आणि रेव्हेन्यू एक्सपेंडिचरच फक्त आपल्याला तिथं दाखवायचे. त्याचबरोबर फक्त करंट इयर म्हणजेच आपण त्याला म्हणतो चालू वर्ष, याचेच फक्त उत्पन्न आणि खर्च जे काय आहेत तिथं दाखवायचे आहेत. मग मागचे उत्पन्न असतील, खर्च असतील किंवा पुढचे नेक्स्ट इयरचे असतील तर ते त्याच्यातून वजा किंवा त्याच्यात ॲड करावे लागणार आहे. आणि याच्यामध्ये आपण पाहिलं, वी कॅन सी इन्कम स्पेसिमन ऑफ इन्कम अँड एक्सपेंडिचर अकाउंट. लेफ्ट हँड साइड इज एक्सपेंडिचर. द एक्सपेंडिचर डिपेंड्स अपॉन द कन्सर्न्स, सॅलरीज, then printing and stationery, rent, interest, rent rates and taxes, insurance and so on. Again income, subscription and interest, dividend, government grants and so on. And from this we get surplus and we get deficit. Then when we get surplus and when we get deficit, if income is more than expenditure then we get surplus, and when expenditure is more than income we get deficit. I again repeat, which is very important, we get surplus. We can also call it as excess of income over expenditure. It is surplus. And excess of expenditure over income, it is deficit. Okay, we can also see in short difference between receipts and payments account, receipts and payments accounts, and income and expenditure account. Receipt and payment account is a real account. Income and expenditure, it is a nominal account. It is like a cash book. Income and expenditure like a profit and loss account. It is a summary of cash transaction. income and expenditure is a we can ascertain the net results of income and expenditure transactions here. So there are so many differences, but let us see it in brief. Again, preparation of balance sheet. Dear friends, non-profit concerns, these organizations prepare their final accounts in different way, as I told you. They prepare receipt and payments account, not a trial balance. And from a receipt and payment account, they prepare income and expenditure account. But again, from income and expenditure account, they only get surplus or a deficit. But again, there is a question from where they get the true position of financial position of their concern. So they have to prepare balance sheet. So we all know about balance sheet. We have already studied it in last year. So balance sheet is a statement, not an account. I again repeat, balance sheet is a statement, not an account. Which type of statement? Balance sheet is a statement of assets and liabilities of that organization as on a particular date. मित्रांनो, आपण पाहिले की नॉट फॉर प्रॉफिट कन्सर्न्स जे आहेत ते रिसीट अँड पेमेंट बनवतात, इन्कम आणि एक्सपेंडिचर बनवतात आणि त्याचबरोबर त्यांना बॅलन्स शीटसुद्धा बनवावं लागतं, तयार करावं लागतं. मग बॅलन्स शीट म्हणजे काय? तर बॅलन्स शीट इज अ स्टेटमेंट ऑफ ॲसेट्स आणि अँड लायबिलिटीज ॲज ऑन ए पर्टिक्युलर डेट. बॅलन्स शीट काय आहे की ॲसेट आणि लायबिलिटीचं एक स्टेटमेंट आहे की आपल्या कन्सर्नकडं किती ॲसेट्स आहेत किंवा किती लायबिलिटीज आहेत हे त्याच्यात दाखवलं जातं. ऑल्सो कॅपिटल रिसीट्स अँड कॅपिटल एक्सपेंडिचर्स आर शोन इन बॅलन्स शीट. बॅलन्स शीटमध्ये कॅपिटल रिसीट्स आणि कॅपिटल एक्सपेंडिचर्स हे दाखवले जातात. ॲसेट्समध्ये आपल्याला माहीत आहे फर्निचर असेल, मशिनरी असेल, मोटर कार असेल किंवा कुठलं लँड आणि बिल्डिंग असेल. लायबिलिटीजमध्ये आपण पाहतो कॅपिटल असेल, पण इथं नॉट फॉर प्रॉफिट कन्सर्नना कॅपिटल फंड असतं. कॅपिटल फंड इज शोन ऑन लायबिलिटी साईड. दॅट मीन्स लेफ्ट हँड साईड ऑफ balance sheet. Balance sheet doesn't have debit or credit because it is not an account. त्याला लेफ्ट हँड साईड आणि राईट हँड साईड लायबिलिटीज आणि ॲसेट्स असे असतं. सो वी नो अबाउट बॅलन्स शीट. बॅलन्स शीट इज प्रिपेअर्ड टू नो द ट्रू फायनान्शियल पोझिशन ऑफ बिझनेस कन्सर्न. आपण ज्यावेळेस एक्झाम्पल सोडू त्यावेळेस आपण डिटेलमध्ये हे आपल्याला सर्वांना व्यवस्थितरित्या समजून येईल. विथ receipt and payments account, income and expenditure account and balance sheet, there may be some adjustments of that concerns which are to be considered at the time of preparation of final account. It is also called as implied adjustment, or we can say hidden adjustments. The adjustments which are hidden or which are to be considered while solving the example. For example, we can say rent paid for 11th months of rupees 11,000. 11 महिन्यासाठी rent paid केले. So it is not clearly given to us that what adjustment is. So it is given that 11,000 is paid for 11th month. So we must assume that our current year is for 12 months. And that is why 1 month's rent is due. That means outstanding. So we must do adjustment of that 1 month rent, outstanding rent. Okay, this is implied adjustment. Also, just now I said about capital fund. Capital fund is a fund created by not-for-profit concerns from capital income such as surplus or sale of asset, or maybe some revenue expenditure also capitalized, and capital fund is created and we get capital from fund from that. We can see here specimen of balance sheet. Left hand side liability side and right hand side asset side. Capital fund, we can add some capitalized heads or capitalized income such as donation, entrance fees, and also surplus is added in capital fund, but deficit is deducted from capital fund. Also there are some other liabilities maybe there, depends upon the concern, such as tournament fund, endowment fund, special fund, or outstanding expenses or pre-received incomes. On right hand side, cash in hand, cash at bank, fixed deposits, or maybe any other asset, fixed assets, land and building, furniture and fixture. And at last, dear friends, we have to make this balance sheet tally. If it is tally, then we can say our accounts are correct. It is proper accounts are maintained. There may be some additional information given, and which is very important for us. Outstanding expenses and outstanding incomes, or prepaid expenses or pre-received incomes. Let us see about outstanding expenses. Outstanding expenses are those expenses which are unpaid. जे एक्सपेन्सेस पेड केलेले नाहीत पण चालू वर्षाचे आहे, इट इज रिलेटेड विथ करंट इयर. वी कॅन हॅव द ॲडजस्टमेंट, two effects of every adjustment. There is two effects of every adjustment, such as add that outstanding expense to particular expense in expenditure side and show it to liability side. Again, if it is prepaid expense, prepaid expenses are those expenses which are paid in advance. So deduct that prepaid expense from that particular expense and show it to asset side. Also outstanding income or accrued income, that means the income is receivable or earned but not received, so it must be added to particular income and show to the asset side. Again, income received in advance or pre-received income, so this income received in advance is deducted from concerned income and shown to the liability side. Dear friends, we today have studied that not-for-profit concerns, they prepare their accounts in different manner. We have studied about receipt and payment account, income and expenditure account, and balance sheet. Hereinafter, we will continue with this chapter in next lecture. Thank you.